most vegan guy. There's just no queen like a vegan queen.
Hello everybody, it's me that there, Gemini, with a new hairdo, all pink I am like bubblegum.
And me, Gemini Mark II the Remix, aka Creeping My Asthma, her daughter.
And together we are
The Vegan Queens.
Hiya, love. Have you missed us? A strange set of circumstances in here today, love.
Been right funny, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I felt Oliver Doodah.
Well, you see, we've kind of we play these other characters, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, for silly.
For tax reasons.
And so earlier today we've done a recipe video. You'll see that coming up soon on those Vegan Guys channel. But so today's Thursday. That's when we're filming this. We've just watched the show, filmed the recipe video, watched the show, come in here, sat down. I broke notes.
She's done notes, she's done homework and all sorts.
Because normally we've got the night to sleep on it. You see, but what a powerful episode.
Very, very emotionally ringy.
Very, very powerful episode. We're going to have to get to it, but let's start at the very beginning.
What a very good place to start. So,
Now, at the very beginning, as you may have seen on previous drag races, there was the puppet challenge.
the little mini challenge. I love the puppet challenge.
I do.
I do. It's a great opportunity to be really passive aggressive to people through the medium of puppetry, isn't it?
It really is, isn't it?
Look, it's you, Mum. Hello, I'm Gemini. No, okay.
So, we had... Can you remember in what order this went in? Who chose first?
Oh, I can't remember. They all had to put their hands in a hole, didn't they? I know
And
that.
choose
a puppet.
Puppet. So anyway, Vivian got Davina's puppet. Bagger got Vivian's puppet. Cheryl got Bagger's puppet, and Davina got Cheryl's puppet.
It's all very confusing.
So it's like Punch and Judy.
Yeah.
For our British viewers and for. It's not common in America, is it? Punch and Judy.
Punch and Judy.
I don't even know if it's not. It's done in like a little mini theatre that somebody stands in.
Some sort of clownery. Think the White House.
And girl, I brought her up right. She speaks her mind.
You know what
I love
I mean?
it.
But yeah, so they were cute, weren't it? It was like they were sort of lightly reading each other.
Yeah, they ripped on each other a bit. They had a bit of a laugh. What was all that powder malarkey?
Oh, that was brilliant. That. Well, you know, Davina often gets read, doesn't she? I think unjustly by myself for painting on the ashy side, quite pale sort of thing. So when Vivian had the puppet, she'd done a massive big red mohawk wig thing, hadn't she? And then a red undergarden, let's call it that. Do you remember that?
Red Juff.
Like that. Oh, only downstairs. So, and then she said, "Oh, Davina, I don't think your shade's quite right there." It's like, "Alright, love down," and comes up with powder all over her face. She's like a coke addict at Santiago Airport.
Now, you'll notice, by the way, that in this episode, we're not necessarily announcing pictures. So we're going to get some grabs, hopefully, and we'll slot them in kind of wherever, but we won't announce them because we've got none.
Yeah.
It's just us and us notes. Stinking of applewood cheese, I might say.
Lovely. Can I give a shout out to Bagger as well, pre the mini challenge? I loved it. She took her outfit off from Runway last week and she's like, "This is why I kept the coat on because she couldn't fasten the back."
She's got an outfit similar. She's got a little Halloween outfit. And
I have, lovely.
Actually, it's like this little mini dress with all horror characters on it and a little jacket to go with it. And I found out tonight. She said, "That's what it is with my Halloween outfit." I said, "Well, I never knew that."
No, she never knew.
Can't tell.
Can't go past my lower back, so I whack on a jacket and call it a day. So good on you, Bagger.
So have you noticed, by the way, we knew, of course, that it was Family Week.
Yeah.
That the contestants' families would be coming on to do a challenge with them, and so we've kind of dressed a bit as each other tonight. this dress. Good girls do bad things sometimes, and it's proper short. I'll show you how short it is. Look, it's that short. Sorry,
she's me. No, don't be sorry. You've got a cracking pair of legs, man.
That love.
And I'm Mother Gemini Obs.
And this is exactly. Do you know what? If I can find a picture of me wearing an outfit very similar in my old DJing days, I'll whack it up if I can. Whatever.
Get me
But
step
yeah.
back up then. We're in illusion.
This, in fact, this is one of my old blouses.
Snug, I'll tell you that, around the boob.
I give it a. Mine are like slippers now. I've got to tie them up in knots.
Lovely. But that's why.
So
Davina won that.
Davina won
Yeah.
the mini challenge, which you don't really get anything for, do you?
You don't get out, so it's like.
and then RuPaul talked about he talked about his family, which was nice. We've heard him say it before. He was raised with his mum and his sisters, and a large part of who he is today is because of them. And then he kind of said, you know, and so some very important people are coming here for the challenge today. And so we had Bagger and Viv's mum.
Yeah.
Both came in, and Cheryl and Davina's sisters both came in. Cheryl's sister looked like her, didn't she?
She was like the spit, weren't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute ringer.
Yeah.
And
So, right, can we just talk, because I thought this was lovely. The Vivian and her mum obviously have a really lovely, close relationship. Friends first, I would say. Because when they sat down to talk about this, and Viv said to her, right, are you ready, Mum? Let me ask you first, have you shaved your minge? So straight away you got what their relationship
Their dynamic
was.
is.
And they're obviously friends first and really close.
Yeah.
Got something to say about Viv's mum in a bit. We were both like, have you aimed for that, or is that just a lucky accident?
get there.
We'll get there.
So anyway, yeah, so there they all are with their mums, because obviously, I don't know if I mentioned the challenge where they had to basically drag their mums or sisters for the runway, and there had to be a strong family resemblance.
Well, there always is in this case.
Normally in those,
when they do these kind of challenges on Drag Race, as you will have seen if you're a fan of the American series and you've watched it before, there is a hair. Beryl will call her. There's a her there, and I don't care.
Very harsh, very harsh.
Very harsh, very harsh. What was I saying, Annie?
That there's always a sort of element of there has to be a resemblance.
Yes, and so it was a big part of the challenge tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can't just like stick your mum in a fright wig and say, oh, she's a drag queen now, can you?
Can I just shout out Davina's sister's gorgeous,
pretty,
like so pretty,
beautiful,
and 4 months pregnant. She didn't look 4 months pregnant.
She didn't. She's gonna be
Not
a small
really.
one, isn't
She
she?
had a very tiny little, but she was 4 months pregnant, and so Davina and his sister are doing all these moves, like in the workroom, doing all this dance and stuff. And this was a really sweet moment actually, because the Viv and her mum and Bagger and her mum were sat together at this table, and Viv was saying, "Don't worry." About we're just going to go out there and we're going to shine and we're going to be full of personality and we're going to, it doesn't matter about slut drops and stuff like that. Yeah. And that wasn't putting Davina down, that was trying to make their mums feel better.
Yeah.
It was kind of a pep talk. So it was lovely, I thought. It was kind of just like, Viv's a very nice queen. She's lovely. She's a lovely, lovely human being.
She does not deserve the vitriol she receives online, so pack it in again.
It's jealousy, This is what people will cling on to. I mean, I'm going to be really honest. I personally want the Vivian to win. There, I've said it.
Yes, if I'm honest.
So, however, this top 3, which we'll get to, all worthy.
Absolutely.
I don't even want to do the hashtag.
No, I don't.
We've said tonight we're going to do the hashtag. What's the girls? We love all three of you, and whichever one of you wins, you deserve it.
Yeah. Whichever one of them wins.
Team Bagger, Team Davina, Team Viv.
Team. Well, you've told everyone who's left now, haven't you?
Oh, well, do you know what? If you didn't want to know, you shouldn't have watched.
You know by now.
If you didn't want to know, you shouldn't have watched. You should have watched another review, cause we're always telling things to you. If you didn't want to spoil it, you shouldn't have watched. Sorry about that.
So anyway.
Anyway,
why are you watching a review show if you've not seen the episode? That's
yeah,
daft.
don't be daft.
That's daft.
Right, so Cheryl,
yeah,
and her sister. Oh well, Cheryl, she's trying something on her sister, like this dress. Anyway, the zip busts, so there's a bit of a panic, and Cheryl's making out like, I've got nothing else. There's nothing else we can do here.
Which were a bit. I don't know, I sort of understand because she had a vision in her head and she was like, this is what needs to happen.
Yeah, but what they ended up wearing was lovely.
It was good, no,
so it was like, come on, weren't that in your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Davina, bless you, you've had a sty in your eye for the last 2 weeks. Well, for the last 2 weeks as we, in the show. And this week it was worse than last week. Bless you for still putting on a fierce face with a sty in your eye.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's your bottom left lid.
Yeah.
Bless you.
See, do you know what I mean? You come for the drag race content, stay for the medical consultation. Do you know what I mean? She notices things. She's a natty queen.
So there's this moment when Bagger's doing her mum's makeup and Viv's doing her mum's makeup, and Bagger's mum.
She was nervous throughout, weren't she? She seemed to be quite. I don't know. What would you say?
Yeah, she seemed really, really nervous, and I so felt for her.
Yeah.
I really felt for her because I kind of imagine my mum, in that situation, and how alien it would feel to her.
Yeah.
Really. Anyway, so they're having this moment, and and Bagger was a bit kind of clinical.
That's a good word.
With her mum, a little bit clinical, and I think the Viv noticed and kind of tried to have a bit of bit of banter with her and said, so what can you tell me about the do you know much about the bag of chips? And Bagger's mum was like, no, not really, tell me, spill the tea. And then Bagger was like, shh, I'm doing your makeup, and kind of it felt like Bagger was overly concerned. I'm sure it came from a place of protection. I need to protect my mum, but it felt like she was overly concerned about any word her mum might utter, like she had to justify it before it was said or immediately after. Kind of.
No, I know what you're saying. There was a tiny little bit, and I don't mean this negatively. There was attention, which I can't put my finger on and say, or she was being horrible. I don't mean it like that. I just mean there was something in the air where it felt like.
Yeah, and it would become evident again later on. It kind of upset me a little bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So anyway, we get to the runway, and we've got Cheryl and her sister in these. Hang on a sec. I have to go back. The reason I was talking about them all talking was Viv started talking about, did her mum ask, do you feel like a superhero, or did she just offer? When all this goes on,
I think she was sort of saying, what do you feel like in drag? That's how the conversation came up. They were like, are you the same person? Are you a different person?
And it was Viv gives this lovely little talk about how when the makeup goes on, the wig goes on, and the outfit goes on, and how you do feel like a superhero. You feel like a completely different person, and it's so true.
I really connected to that. For me, it's like, whatever you think about, whatever your look is, however you do drag, however you define drag, and so I don't always verbalise this, but She was like, I feel connected to a rich history every time I put the makeup on of sister and brother warriors.
I do, and you know, for me as an older queen, who's 50 years of age and 37 years a drag queen.
What?
I know, right? It's been an absolutely beautiful journey, and I'm loving evolving with it. Because I'm still changing. I'm changing my makeup.
Yeah.
I'm changing. I used to be a blonde only girl.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Well, you started changing your knickers and all. I mean, you know, just never did that before. I love you.
You might well hook me.
So much. You don't even know.
Anyway,
that was a beautiful moment, wasn't it? So Runway, yeah.
So Cheryl and her sister come out, and they've got these like bodysuit / slapper dresses on. Haven't they though?
Yeah, no,
with
absolutely.
A plunging, a netted but plunging neckline, so you can see the boobs or the bra through, and all these bejewels hanging off, and the lovely blonde bouffant. Yeah, they came out and did a little choreographed routine, and they looked good together.
They looked very family, didn't they?
Yeah, it was cute and it was sweet and it was nice.
It was cute.
Then Viv and her mum came on. Now Viv is where we need to have a word with you, but let me say it first. Adore your amazing relationship with your mum. Beautiful. Very much reminds me of my relationship with.
Same.
And I was going to say, with our bio mums, you know what we mean.
You know what?
You shush. Oh, please don't be judging me.
Hey, this is not a chat show.
So Viv and her mum come out in these beautiful black outfits, both with gorgeous kind of blonde wigs. This was stunning. Her mum's actually reminded me of Christina Aguilera, early 90s.
Quite big and
that kind of shape to it. Now, Viv, did you mean to make your mother look like Debbie Reynolds, or does she just look like Debbie Reynolds in the makeup that you did on her? Because obviously if she didn't, or it did, I can't remember me thinking that when I first saw her.
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, she's cute.
Yeah.
But she looks like Debbie Reynolds.
Absolutely. I was like, we were watching her and I was like, Debbie Reynolds! That's Debbie Reynolds! Fabulous!
So yeah, did you, let us know below down, did you do that on purpose, or is that just a fluke? And if so, this time you look like Debbie Reynolds. And you're gorgeous.
And that's a compliment. Beautiful.
Actually, all the family members were so lovely.
They were cute, eh?
You're just lovely people. You could tell, couldn't you?
Dead down to earth and so,
Davina and her sister come out in a red wig. Well, that's new for Davina, isn't it? I'm joking.
Oh!
In beautiful red wigs, quite matching actually.
Very
identical
well done.
makeup and these beautiful skin tight like. Did you not like them?
Yeah, I'm nodding along with you.
Oh, I thought you'd go.
No.
In these beautiful long white bejeweled gowns, very tight, weren't they? They looked fabulous. Oh, and Davina padded a belly so she matched her sister.
Do you know what she looked like? Really glamorous. Do you remember before we got vaping cigarettes?
Yeah.
And they used to be the like Nicorette, like them inhalators that you press the button. Yeah. They looked like two of them with a red top.
They looked fabulous, and they come out and they did all this dancing. They did this stuff. And Brighouse!
Brighouse massive!
They were good. No, I enjoyed it. It was visual.
It were good.
And I like a visual.
Yeah, it was.
Fabulous. So they come out, that was fabulous. And then... what?
It's the name she gave her mum.
What were it?
Bag of chips, and she called her sack of
spuds. Bless. So Bagger and her mum come out, and they're in. They're kind of like Bagger's Kris Kardashian, and her mum, she's got to be Kim Kardashian.
Which was an interesting way of doing it, to flip the mum-daughter relationship, weren't it?
Yeah, I just think she knew she could pull Kris off more, and maybe she was trying to pull a bit more out of her mum.
Maybe. I think Bagger looked beautiful, actually. I thought
she did.
Looked really glamorous and classy. I do, genuinely do. A man was sort of, she'd done her in a sort of, was it sort of like a jumpsuit sort of thing? It was pants, wasn't it?
It was a suit with a nice bejeweled belt on. She hadn't done a man's makeup great, but she'd never done anyone up before.
Yeah.
And there's whether this was fair for them to say, you be the judge. I'm only repeating what RuPaul and Michelle and the judges were saying in general, and there was a feeling that there was something more to the story of Bagger and her mum that wasn't evident, that wasn't being shared, and then that became a little bit more evident in the workroom.
Yeah.
When they're all signed to. Do you want to start this, Tal?
Yeah, so they're all sort of sat around, you know, as they're doing, on sort of debriefing what's just happened, and, you know, having a little bit of a sit down while the judges deliberate and so on and so forth. And
typical.
Yeah. And there was a moment where because on the runway, basically, when they'd had the judges' critiques, they'd sort of asked Bagger about, you know, basically, why have you made the choices you've made, and so on and so forth, why have you done your mum like this, and, you know, she came out with, oh, you know, she's very shy, and what were the other things she said?
She can't hardly see anything.
Yeah, she's blind as a bat, bless her. Quite a word I can't think of, but it would be a version of self-deprecation, but on someone else. It was almost like she was apologising for her mum throughout, which,
and it looked like it was making her mum feel a certain kind of way.
Yeah, a certain type of way.
And it went on for a bit, and it went on to the point where RuPaul directed questions directly at Bagger's mum, and Bagger took over the answers.
Yes.
Both times. And then, in the workroom, they're all chatting. Let's discuss this briefly, because we're bringing it up because it's been raised in the show, and it was uncomfortable to watch, to be honest with you.
What we're not doing is having value opinions or calling out when we don't know.
We don't
know.
Doing that. All we're saying is what we were shown, and it could be editing. Anyway, it seemed that even backstage in the workroom, Bagger and her mum's relationship was just toiled. But there was a moment where her mum went to give her a kiss and she wouldn't give her one.
Yeah.
And she made a joke out of it and said, I'm not having that lipstick on me kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then Davina said to Bagger's mum, well done, because it must have been really daunting coming into this place. She did say it to Bagger's mum, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
You know, in front of a superstar like RuPaul and everything, and she said, yeah, it was, and then she got really emotional. So, yeah, it was difficult to watch. It was quite uncomfortable to watch. If there is more story there, I'm sure it's nothing to do with any of us.
Yeah, that's their personal team.
That's
their, you know.
Yeah. And if there is an issue, I hope it gets sorted, because there's no relationship like it in the world. But it's one that takes work.
Absolutely.
You could slap me around the garden sometimes, couldn't you? But she doesn't. She offers me a cup of coffee and a digestive, and all's well.
Am I wrong? No. No. But it's true that, yeah. So, you know, love and light to all of you.
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, Davina wins.
Well done, girl.
Oh, we should have sang it, but we'd already sang a version of it, haven't we? So, let's do it anyway.
Alright, because everyone tunes in, don't they?
They do. If you don't want to know, don't watch.
If you don't want to know, don't watch.
Go and watch another review, cause we're telling things to you. If you don't want a spoiler, don't watch. It's a beautiful harmony.
Thank you.
Lovely, I loved that.
Aren't we in sync?
Yeah, we were a bit like a barbershop duet.
Duet then, weren't we? Oh, we've lost so.
So Davina won. Well deserved.
Deservedly.
Very, yeah, brilliant. And the review was safe.
Also, right, I would have been happy with the joint winners because I thought they were beautiful.
And then, of course, the final two, if you're good at maths with people,
People math. People math.
would be Bagger and Cheryl.
Yeah.
And they mimed an Amy Winehouse song.
Yes, which I've done in one of our sets before, so I was
The
happy about it.
sun goes down.
He takes the day, but I'm gone, and he's gone. My tears
Die on their own.
And yeah, they both did a nice job.
They did do a nice job.
I think Bagger picked it by.
I think Bagger,
me.
honestly,
Go on, sorry,
the
you go
hair's
first,
been
sorry.
ruined. I think Bagger just looked more the part because she was already in the black dress. She was in the Chris Kardashian wig, so a short black wig. Cheryl's in this kind of slapper dress with a long blonde wig, so immediately the look's in favour of one of the contestants. But
For me, Cheryl did a lovely performance, all bits, hands. For me, Bagger's portrayal of the song was more in keeping with Amy and what the song was about.
yes, yeah, no, I agree.
She was
I agree.
acting through the song,
I
weren't
agree.
she? Yeah.
And so
3,
2, 1. Cheryl was sent
Sashay
home.
away. And she did it with really good grace.
She did.
I'd like to say,
She did.
well done, girl. You were very congenial there.
She was
Appreciated
amazing.
it.
And so the final three are the three that I said would be the final three in episode 1. Call me Mystic Meg, call me Septic Peg, call me
Every Friday night.
Insightful Ilanda, or just call me Gemini. I don't mind. We're alright.
Yeah.
And honestly, as I said earlier, the Vivian's my personal choice.
Agreed.
And the Vivian, if you do watch this one, darling, thank you for the comments and the retweets on Twitter.
Appreciate it.
Because we've had likes from the other girls, but never a retweet,
Yeah.
even after asking.
Yeah. We're just trying to share our love, aren't we? with the
Vivian,
world?
thank you for being a pie sharer. You're a pie sharer.
Yeah.
Some people don't even share the crumbs. It's okay.
That's okay.
We've got
It's alright.
You hungry?
No.
Oh. How's your father?
Huh?
Claire?
Yeah.
Claire still big kicks. It's from Gabble Talks. It's my favourite Anne Bancroft film of all time.
Getting watched.
So, final three. Bag of chips, Vivian, Davina, De Campo. Bag of chips, the Vivian, Davina, De Campo.
Up next on Women's Hour.
So we're really excited about the final episode next week. We're really, really excited about it. We're going to have the lovely Charlotte back with us for our review of the finale. And just in case you're interested, we are considering reviewing the next American series, aren't we? If that's something you think we should do, let us know down there in the comments. Check out our playlist, which I'll link up there. And what else will I link? Well, I'll link our playlist up there because all our recipes, our drag reviews, snippets of our drag shows, everything's in that playlist, isn't it? Here on the Vegan Guys channel. So, we shall see you next week.
Without fail.
Thank you very much for watching. Be excellent to yourself and each other.
Love you, bye.
Bye, darling.